Hello, my name is Hannah Brauer. Thank you for speaking with me today. I currently go to the Rosen College of Hospitality Management at University of Central Florida. I'm studying in entertainment management. I graduate this summer. I'm really excited to graduate, and I plan to continue working at Disney. That's where I currently work. My goal is to become a stage manager on some of the entertainment productions within the park. I have experience in costuming and attractions over at Disney. Could you tell me a little bit about your current position today and how you got there?
Hello, Hannah. Thank you for asking to speak with me today. I was very happy you reached out to me. My name is DeLane Marianowits. I currently work at Disney in the entertainment costuming department. I am a costuming coordinator. Currently, I'm working at the Galactic Star Cruiser. That's always a tough one for me. In assisting with the costumes there. I also work in the character room at Disney's Hollywood Studios, as well as Fantasmic, even though that is not currently open. I love my job a lot, and it has taken a lot of hard work to get where I am today. When I was in college, I had a friend working in theater, and she offered me a job to work at the theater. So I immediately fell in love to work at the theater. I fell in love with doing the costumes and the theater, etc. Then I started working for various costuming departments and applied to Disney. I have been in the industry for a long time, and I worked my way up to the costuming coordinator at Disney.
I think that's really cool. Knowing that you have had all of this experience over at Disney, and within the different costuming departments at the Star Cruiser, and then as Fantasmic, and how you worked your way through all those different departments. I heard Fantasmic is in the works being brought back, and that's one of my favorite shows. So I'm really excited once that show comes back.
Yes, Fantasmic is currently being worked on. It's been a while, so we're ready for that to start back up. However, I'm not sure when it will be able to go back to work on that, since I'm at the new Star Cruiser. But I'm hoping I'll get that opportunity. They really need my help though over there, so I haven't been able to go back to Fantasmic yet. But I hopefully plan to sometime in the near future.
Yeah, I hope you're able to go back to Fantasmic. That would be so much fun being able to work there. How many years have you been working in the entertainment industry?
Let's see, I've been working in the entertainment industry for about 22 years. So most of my background involves working for Disney. I really enjoy making magic, even if I'm backstage.
What advice would you give to someone like me looking for a position similar to yours?
The advice I would recommend or give to you is have some knowledge of the position. Do some research, ahead of time. Know what you're interested in, and then believe you're a good fit for the position. I would also recommend networking with people that you know. Working in the entertainment industry is all about who you know, and I recommend that if you are interested in a specific position, like mine, that you would talk, to people with that role and get to know those people, because they can help you network and hopefully get the position you want.
I think that is great advice. Thank you. I have started researching positions similar to yours at Disney, and I'm happy to use the advice that you gave me over this conversation to help me gain knowledge more about the positions. What do you think are the skills and experiences that employers are looking for?
Well, in this field, some of the skills that I believe employers would be looking for are computer skills, the ability to work with others. That's a big one. Being a self-starter, another, that you can finish projects on your own. So you can work on your own, keep a level head, and, just keep calm under pressure. I think it's important to have all of these skills, because in costuming, we deal with various skills and experiences all the time. You need to be able to work in groups, but also that you can work alone. And again, getting your work done on time and still showing your best work. I see people work all the time who don't have motivation. But in this industry, you need motivation to work and be your best self. And you should be a self-starter to employees, so that so that you are dependable and a hard worker.
I think you made some great points, as you just mentioned. I believe you have to have the motivation and the passion in this industry, especially working for Disney. I think the entertainment industry I just love it, and I think one of the reasons I want to work in it is just because I have the drive and the motivation and the passion for the industry. Another question I have is, has Disney given you ways to grow in your career? As you mentioned, you've been working for Disney for a while. So, as a current cast member looking to transfer into the costuming department, since I'm currently not in that department right now, I'm interested to see if Disney has given you ways to grow, as in like different careers and like transferring and stuff.
That's a great question, Hannah. Yes, Disney has given me many ways to pursue, within my career of what I want to do at Disney. I started, as I mentioned, just in the character room working, and I was able to learn multiple skills. And then I was able to train at Fantasmic. And then eventually, here I am, I'm a coordinator over there. So I was very much able to grow and learn another skill. And again, when we just recently opened up the Galactic Star Cruiser and costuming, I was able to do that. So all of these skills have helped me to where I am today.
I've I've seen a lot of pictures of the costumes at the Star Cruiser, and they're very cool. Each of them are so unique, and they all look so different. I can't even imagine what it's like to work over there. It must be so fun, knowing that you were able to even open up the hotel for the first time ever, and it being such a big thing. That's really cool. So, another question I would have would be, what do you think is the most important characteristic of a good leader for someone looking to be a leader in the industry?
Well, I was so excited when they asked me to open up the Star Cruiser, especially after not being able to work at Fantasmic, which was, again, my favorite place but for a while, since it has been closed since the pandemic. So I was happy to get that opportunity. And it was something new for me. So I'm always excited to do something like that at Disney. I would say probably the most important characteristic of a good leader in this industry is for someone to willingly be able to communicate with each other and everyone, so you don't get frustrated. In the entertainment, you will find that you will meet many people, and it's important to communicate with everyone equally. Everybody has great ideas, so bounce them off each other. And especially in a production like Fantasmic, I would be the coordinator, and I would coordinate with the other cast members, I would communicate with the other cast members, as well as the leaders, your managers, your techs, the cosmetology department, and the performers for the show. So it's very important to know how to communicate and work well with others. Another point I would make is not to get frustrated. Things can go wrong, or not be correct. And again, it's especially in a live production, and it's important to stay calm, not get frustrated, bounce back up on top again. It will all work out. It's easier to stay calm and, problem solve rather than kind of go overboard and not know how to fix something.
I completely agree with communication and how important the communication skills are, especially with me in attractions currently. Communication, especially when operating the ride, I completely understand how important that is, especially in a live entertainment area. I can't even imagine. So that makes a lot of sense on why it's so important. Could you explain to me what types of projects I'd be able to work on in this position or a position similar to yours?
Well, the type of projects you'd be able to work on is, getting the costumes prepared by setting them up. We do laundry, and taking the costumes, that were previously worn and washing and drying them so they're able to be used again. There's a lot of various projects you could do to, just depending on which location you get. There's these track sheets that you get, and you will follow those lists on what your tasks are for that day. So these track sheets help you follow, what things you need to do for the day and how to do them. So they're very, very important. I think you'd enjoy working in costuming because it's normally, repetitive, but also very fun getting the characters and cast members ready. It's just a whole different way you look at, the characters, the job. It's really a fun area to be in.
That really does sound like fun. Especially getting all the characters ready and like Mickey Mouse, that would be so fun. I think it's very helpful that you would get like track sheets and that you can use them to help you without your work day, especially if you needed a reminder on what to do. I bet those track sheets are very helpful. To further my previous question, how would you describe the work environment in your job? Is it more like independent or like collaborative work? How would you describe it?
Well, that's a great question, Hannah. I think depending on the area that you're working in, it could be either. Um, but I would say the work is more independent. So, especially with the track sheets, you get a track sheet individually, and that is your responsibility to get things done on your own. Again, it's time management, though, to make sure you're getting things done according to the time that's set on your track sheet. So it's just detail work and staying on top of it. However, when like doing the laundry, you could be by yourself or have others work with you. So, you get a little mix there then to work with some others.
Yeah, I like that. It can be kind of both. Being able to do both, I think, makes you more versatile and more makes you be able to work more in different areas. So that makes a lot of sense. The position you currently have interests me a lot. So my next question kind of has two things involved. But what would you say is the biggest challenge of your work, and what is your favorite part about your work that gets you excited?
I have to think about, that one for a minute. Let's see. I love my job, but I would say the most challenging aspect is knowing that there's constant change and you never know the future of the entertainment or what's going to be available in the future. The pandemic really made me realize this. Since the pandemic shut down almost all entertainment, my job was affected, and you never knew what projects that you were working on will go away in the future. So, there is a constant change in this field, but that's also kind of what makes it fun and exciting, because there's new shows come and go, and then you get to learn new things. So, you're just always, getting exposed to something new. On the other hand, what really makes me happy is about the work is that I just get to create magic. I know it sounds crazy, but it is true magic that I'm creating. I may not be able to see it firsthand since I'm backstage, but knowing that I'm helping create the magic that makes people smile and get excited about work is definitely what I love. And, I hear stories that the performers tell me, and it makes me smile knowing I helped create that just by getting these characters dressed or set up in their costumes or, it's crazy. Even doing the laundry, it's all part of the package.
Yeah, I can't imagine what it must have felt like when the pandemic shut everything down. I was actually on the college program doing a college program over at Disney. So me having to leave and kind of experience how everyone kind of had to leave and got brought back. It was hard, but now me back with the company, very excited about that. And especially now that I've been there a little bit over a year, kind of can make my way, kind of figure out what I want to do with Disney. And it was so sad when they shut down, but I'm happy that it's back open and that you're doing what you love again, and that I'm with the company and I'm trying to work my way up. So I really appreciate you giving me all this information. I'm currently a cast member, as I just mentioned, but I'm in the attractions. One of the ways that I just worked my way up, I guess I could say, over at Disney is that I just became a trainer over at Under the Sea Journey Little Mermaid. I love making magic too, so I always wondered what it was like working in a backstage role, like Fantasmic or over at the Star Cruiser. So I'm happy that you can still create your magic, even backstage. Since I see it front hand, I wondered what it was like backstage. So that makes me excited that you can still do both.
Well, I'm sure that wasn't fun when you had to leave the college program. But again, it sounds like you stuck with it and you remained positive. So I'm kind of, I'm glad that you're working again for Disney. And wow, after already putting in a year, that says something. So you're committed, to this job. And like you said, you want to make magic for people. So, and that's why I love Disney and how they are passionate for their cast members and their guests. And, you can tell that they really do care about creating the day-to-day fun and magic for everyone. I would encourage you to apply to costuming, and hopefully you can eventually transfer over there.
Yeah, thank you so much. I really appreciate you taking your time out of your day and talking to me, especially I know Disney busy work schedule, so I completely thank you for being able to talk to me. I learned a lot about your position and about how much hard work really pays off in the end. I'm excited to continue working for Disney, hopefully making my way through the entertainment side now that I'm about to graduate. Entertainment costuming is an interest of mine, so that side of the department is very intriguing, and especially now after talking to you, I definitely am interested in applying over there. So may I contact you again in the future if I wanted to share my progress and just stay connected with you?
Oh, yes, of course. I would love to stay connected and hear about your progress. And again, that's why these cast members work so well together. They're excited, and that's what I'm here for. So, have a great day, Hannah. I look forward to hearing from you soon.
Thank you again, and have a great day as well.
Thanks.
Bye.